experience for everyone with Dallas. Lynn denied inside by Haywood. No foul called, and Jason Kidd has it knocked away by Iman Shumpert, and Hubie, it's still Dallas ball.
When you come out of a timeout, you want to see motion, and that's exactly what we saw. We saw staggered screens to the right of the lane. Lynn opens up as he goes to the basket. Haywood rotates in front. That's what we talked about in the major turnovers on Friday night. Watch out for the shot blocker.
Dallas all over the glass here. Here's Carter's miss. Knicks have numbers, 3-on-2.
Nice.
Lynn to Fields for 2.
Nice. See, Nowitzki does not want to pick up fouls. He does not want to get in foul trouble. He has started this quarter with 8 points and 2 assists. And I like what you saw there with the finish. You had a 3-on-1 fast break.
Backcourt done a good job here. Dirk left free, and another 3 for Nowitzki.
Come on, you can't do that. Mainly because he's 4 for 4 in threes now. He's feeling it. So if you trap, somebody else has got to rotate to him early.
Stoudemire from the outside missed. Amari's had no answer. Defensive end, whether it's on a switch or picking up in transition for Nowitzki. Dirk is just lighting him up, and we've seen that in the playoffs when Amari used to be with Phoenix.
Well, right there today, the total 9 for 14 from the field, and the big stat is the 4 for 4 in threes. It's opening up his low post game and mid-range game.
Lynn hangs and scores. So Jeremy Lin back in the scoring column here. First time in this half.
I think the biggest thing about him, he's got a great mid-range game from 8 to 16 feet. Then he can finish in the paint, you know, with either hand, and then he's a threat from 3.
Nowitzki draws the contact, goes down heavy, and the foul called on Stoudemire.
Yeah, he got kneed right in the left thigh. That time Stoudemire tried to come up underneath him, you know, and apply the pressure. Watch it. Now watch the kick right. You're going to get it right there, okay? So he gets hit in the thigh area, and you can see right there, he's in a little bit of pain here. Now at the other end, Lynn just keeps his dribble, and this is where he's difficult, mainly because he didn't take it all the way to the rim. Why? The previous time, Haywood got a shot block on him. This time he stops from 6 to 8 feet, and he throws that teardrop.
Dirk given a minute, gets up, he's okay. Jason Terry in for Vince Carter. Landry Fields, the good hands to take it away for New York. Lynn in the middle of the floor. Shumpert. Stoudemire rebound, he's fouled. Amari will come to the line. Let me ask you about the big picture here with the Knicks, because I'm watching Stoudemire and the different pieces that the Knicks will be working in. And Magic and Michael and John were talking about with Chris Broussard at halftime. What are the challenges that Mike D'Antoni as a coach have ahead with the new pieces coming in?
Yeah, first of all, to keep the defensive intensity that they've just proven in the previous 8 games. And that is covering and rotating in the back and rebounding and doing a nice job.
And you think that's huge and been underappreciated?
Absolutely, because if you're going to win this year, you have to defend when you get to playoff time. So every time you keep adding offensive players to the mix, will they accept the chemistry at the defensive end of the floor, which decides whether you win or lose at playoff time? And then can you rebound the defensive board? That's the criteria.
Knicks hope to have Carmelo Anthony back tomorrow against New Jersey. On the takeaway, here comes Lynn for the Knicks. Looking a little better offensively the last few minutes. Got stuck too deep with nowhere to go. It's a 4-on-2, and Jason Terry runs to the line for 3.
You got to break there. You got to break there mainly because they had numbers, and as long as they didn't go and attack the rim, you'll settle for the jump shot.
Fields leaning inside. Kid's got the rebound. Shumpert's caught behind the play now. Jason on the push to Terry to Haywood coming across the lane. Kid kept it away from his championship teammate Chandler inside and knocked down the 3.
When he gets a feeling like he did in our game Friday night in Philadelphia, he played a great second half. He'll move that basketball. He'll sacrifice shot opportunities, but you got to beware of him on the board.
They're helping on Lynn, closing off the top. That time Fields the lob. Chandler wasn't ready to go up and get it. It's a Knicks turnover and Dallas ball.
Now right now you're seeing a rash of turnovers. Since this quarter has started, at least 4. Now once he gets down inside here, the long arms of Nowitzki at 7 feet knock that one away. One on the previous play, he turned his head, and Jason Kidd was able to get him from a blind side. Big thing right now is if you're going to go down in there and you see the congestion, get out, get the ball out to the wings and the corner people.
Kevin Costner finds his seat. Brandon Haywood finds the basket again, and Dallas out to its largest lead, 10 points.
The big thing, Mike, is they're getting inside the painted area, and then they're moving without the ball. They're making it look very easy.
On this end, the defensive end, they have taken away most of what the Knicks wanted to do. Try screen and roll with Chandler, nothing there. Shot clock at 4. Jeffries.
Say they'll give you that. As long as they keep Lynn away from getting into the paint. They'll trap and stay with him. Once the second pass is made and the ball goes to the corner, you have to make the open shots. There's a lot of pressure on the other people.
Nowitzki has it knocked away by J.R. Smith in his Knick debut. It's a great understanding of kids know where to pass it to Nowitzki, and the foul is called. And you and I were talking, we took the train up from Philly on Friday, and we were discussing that pass that you make to a big guy. So often it's where the big guy is and understanding, giving you a place to throw it that makes it kid.
Well, when the big man on your team, he sees his man leave to pick up Lynn in the painted area, he must create the space for the pass. He must create the passing lane. And then that allows a point guard with great court vision, which Lynn has, that he can make the play in traffic. He can take the rotating man, but he sees your shirt color because you've moved and created the lane itself.
12 in the quarter for Dirk, our NBA national television big board. We have Orlando, Miami next on ABC. Denver, Oklahoma City completes NBA Sunday on ESPN. Boston, Dallas, and Portland, and the Lakers on TNT, and Tuesday on NBA TV. Sacramento is in Miami, and San Antonio will play at the Rose Garden against the Blazers.
Okay, we saw this type of defense by Dallas making their adjustments at halftime in Philadelphia on Friday night.
Chandler inside. They give you an array of different defensive looks.
Absolutely. They change up. Excellent coaching staff.
Right, coming baseline with the air ball. Steve Novak is coming in. The Knicks have good three-point shooters trying to break up this defense a little bit with J.R. Smith and Novak. Nice. And Smith finds Chandler inside. And a timeout taken by Rick Carlisle.
You can see right there, as soon as J.R. was going to come off that screen, they're looking to trap. Beautiful release and a excellent bounce pass by J.R. Just watch this right now. Right through the two defenders, right on the money. Tyson Chandler finishes.
It's game one of our NBA Sunday Showcase on ABC. And the place where the All-Star game is Dwight Howard's home. His Orlando team's in Miami next.
Introducing Olive Garden's new